Hi, welcome to Cooking with Brad Fenson. Today we're going to learn about braising meat, which is using dry heat to brown the edges and then moisture to actually simmer it. It's a French word, braised, and it breaks down tougher cuts of meat and makes them extremely tender. Today we're doing black bear because lots of people wonder how to cook black bear. You have to get the temperature up to ensure that it's safe. So we have some black bear loin, and we also have some shank. A lot of people don't know how to cook shank, so we get 2 lessons in one day, black bear and shank. Braising is a long, slow process, but the results are incredible, so let's get started. All right, we got a Dutch oven here. You can use a roasting pan and cover it with foil afterwards, but you know, shanks are confusing to most people. It looks like lots of connective tissue, but you cook them for a long time, simmer them, all of that disappears. It turns into gelatin and collagen and adds lots of flavor to the dish. So we're gonna start browning these up, get them in some hot oil, hit it with a bit of salt and pepper. All right, you can see how that browns up so nicely, especially in the cast iron. That's gonna add a whole different layer of flavor to this dish. It's very important that you brown the meat. It's browned on both sides. We're gonna add, like I said, some rosemary. We've got some celery, lots of different onions. Adds lots of flavor to this as it cooks. The mushrooms, the bay leaf. You can use red wine or beer. If you don't like that, just use beef broth. You can even use water. We're gonna add some beer here and some beef broth. And we're just getting up to where the moisture is about 3/4 of the way up the meat. Now time's on your side. Basically, we're gonna put this in the oven at 375 and check it in 6 hours. I had to sneak a peek. Normally I'd leave it in a little bit longer, but it's done. So sneaking a peek, it never hurts. And of course, when you look at this, when you go to grab a piece, it just falls apart. All of those different lines of gristle basically turn into gelatin and collagen, and they taste delicious. And it adds so much flavor to the broth here that it's hard to believe. The part that's hard to believe is how tender they are. It just pulls apart tender, and you know, that's what anyone is going to enjoy. So this is also buco. Normally you would make mashed potatoes, risotto, even rice, serve it over the top, some meat, some vegetables, and enjoy.